Hello, just a disclaimer, this is a re-upload from my main channel because I think it belongs here. So yeah, just thought I should let you know that. On to the video. What is up, my fellow intellectuals? It is me, the pseudo-intellectual, or I guess I'm pseudo is here today. And welcome back to my channel, and here I am again with another video, and we're gonna be trying out something different today. You see, I'm mad. I'm kind of molding right now, and the reason for that is pretty simple. There's this topic that I've really been wanting to talk about, but I just haven't had the time due to life and several other things going on, such as other video ideas that take up priorities. So I figured instead of pushing this idea to the back burner for any longer, let's just make a very simple video with very minimal editing and just say whatever comes to my mind. So this is completely unscripted, and I'm just gonna talk about something that has been on my mind, something that I really want to rant about, you know? Slice of life anime fucking sucks. So, before I can take a massive fucking shit on this genre, I guess I should explain what slice of life is for the ignorant ones watching this right now. I have the Wikipedia page pulled up right now. Slice of life describes the depiction of mundane experiences in art and entertainment. In theater, slice of life refers to naturalism, while in literary parlance, it is a narrative technique in which a seemingly arbitrary sequence of events in a character's life is presented, often lacking plot development, conflict, and exposition, as well as often having an open ending. Now, typically, whenever an anime is falling into this category, it's usually set in a high school setting, or recently there's been a lot more increase in a working space setting as well, but typically it's very mundane, it's trying to imitate life, and more often than not, it's a romantic comedy. I've reviewed several shows like this in the past, such as Rent-a-Girlfriend, Snafu, and most recently, Horimiya in my seasonal anime was a mistake video. Out of 3 of these shows, I only like one of them, which is Snafu. If it wasn't clear enough, I'm not a big fan of this genre, and usually I'd leave it alone, but like I said, I'm kind of molding right now because of 2 reasons really. Number 1, I checked out Komi-san Can't Communicate. Now, if you don't know what Komi-san is, it's probably the most popular slice of life romance anime out right now. It's about this girl, Komi-san, who is basically fucking mute and can't communicate. She has social anxiety and she just can't, she just can't talk to people. It's without a doubt the most popular anime series of the previous year. And I finally checked it out. I didn't really watch it because I didn't enjoy the manga, but I checked it out and yeah, it was actually fucking boring. Now, just to make it clear, I'm not one of those shonen fans who can't watch anything that's not filled with action.
I want to see some damn bankais, goddammit.
There's plenty of stories that I enjoy that are not action-centered. Like I said, I liked Snafu, I love Daily Lives of High School Boys, I actually really loved Otaku, and I actually enjoyed Nagatoro quite a bit. Like, I'm trying to make you understand here, I'm not some kind of monkey who sees flashy effects in shows and be like, oh, that's a good show, that's a really well-written show because there's a lot of action going on. If that was the case, I would like SAO. If that was the case, I would like God of High School, but no, I hate both of those shows. But here's the thing, whenever I watch Slice of Life, it's always from the perspective of someone who knows it's popcorn. It's nothing special, it's nothing mind-breaking, and it's nothing deep. It's just mindless entertainment. And I've always preached that there's nothing wrong with liking something. As long as you're not hurting anyone, that's fine. Enjoy what you enjoy. My problem is when you start trying to convince people that it's anything more than that. Which brings us to the second reason why I got pretty tilted. It's because of this video by Lost Pause. Now, personally, I have nothing against the guy. I don't enjoy his content, but I have no beef with him. I don't have anything against him. But this whole video was basically him looking at memes that are sucking on the toes of this show so fucking hard you'd think the people watching it were vacuums. Like, they really worship this shit. It's actually kind of cringe. They were going on about how cute Komi-san is and how the story is such a good message about social anxiety and shyness and all that. Motherfucker, shut the fuck up. Like, legitimately shut the fuck up. As someone who's experienced social anxiety and know people who experience social anxiety, it is nowhere that cute or positively perceived by people. Like, people will think you're a weirdo when you have social anxiety, because you don't talk, you're just looking down at the floor all the time. There are some people who are understanding about that, but most of the time, people will be awkward with you and won't react that positively at all. Like, literally, shut the fuck up. But, I'm not really that pissed about that. I'm more so pissed about the fact that they tried to paint this as some sort of really great story or something. No, motherfucker, it's really not. It's really fucking not. Most slice of life are boring as fuck. There are some good ones, but Komi-san is not one of them. I've tried reading the manga 4 times now. The farthest I've ever gotten was chapter 50. That's it. That's how fucking boring it was. Typically when I watch a piece of media that has a story, I want there to be like an actual story. I want there to be a point to me watching the show. I want there to be some sort of goal that we're working towards. I want there to be a fucking point to what's happening, not just bullshit happening for the sake of happening. That's what most slice of life is though, and that's what Komi-san mostly is. What's the goal in Komi-san? What, to make 100 friends? If it's gonna go on until she has 100 friends, I'm gonna fucking kill myself before the series ever ends. Like, legitimately. Slice of life fans are so fucking pretentious. Every time someone makes fun of the genre a little bit, like there's this one meme with Charlie where he's celebrating and the caption was slice of life fans when nothing happens.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
And I've seen some people get really pissed off in the comments. They give responses like, Shonen fans when fight number 578 happens. Motherfucker, guess what? As oversaturated as Shonen has gotten, it still 100% has more substance than whatever slice of life will ever have. Because more often than not, Shonen still have goals they're working towards. As stupid as the goals can be sometimes, at least I feel like we're working towards something. Slice of life feels fucking stagnant. I don't care how good the character development is, because in my opinion, there's no point in character development if there's no story to go along with it. It's just one giant nothing burger. Literally, shut the fuck up about how amazing the story is in Slice of Life is, because there's no story. There's literally no story. Shut the fuck up.
You serve zero purpose. You should kill yourself now.
And it's not just Komi-san that gets more praise than it deserves. Like I said, most slice of lives are like that, and most slice of life also get overhyped as fuck. Like, I hated Maid Dragon. I really, really fucking hated Maid Dragon. And the time when it was popular a few years back was probably one of the worst times to be an anime fan for me, because one of the most popular shows at the time consisted of a community where a bunch of retards fucking celebrated every time a little girl was put into sexual situations. And that's always been a thing in anime, but like, I've never liked lolly. I've always been disturbed by lolly even when I was a kid, and it's just really weird seeing people so adamantly defend Kana being put in those kinds of situations with that other little girl. Like, nah dude, you're a fucking weirdo, you're pretty retarded, get away from me, I'm not down with that shit. There's also the show itself being just boring. People say they liked it because it's comfy, because it's warm and stuff like that. Like, that's pretty fucking gay, dude. Not gonna lie, that's pretty fucking gay. As I said, there's no point in trying to put all this character development when there's no story to substantiate it. Like, there's no point. I feel like I'm losing brain cells watching the show. Like, I just can't. I don't get the appeal. But on that note, I think that's pretty much all I have to say, really, because, yeah, I don't like Slice of Life. It's alright if you like it, you can enjoy whatever you want. Just stop trying to paint it as anything more than what it is, which is mindless entertainment. It's okay to enjoy that, just be honest about what it is. Trust me, dude, there's no shame in liking Slice of Life, but you dancing around the subject, trying to paint it as some sort of deep storytelling, just makes you look like a retard. As a final note, I'll just say this: if Komi was a fat, ugly bitch instead of a cute girl, you wouldn't find it nearly as cute. Before you all go, just want to let you know that I started a podcast with some friends of mine. We call it the Base Blokes Cast, BBC for short. We don't know how often we're going to be able to do this, but there's currently one episode out, and we're working on getting the second one out right now. So yeah, go check it out.
Alright, so let's move on to a brighter topic, right? Chris Chan had a revival in popularity this year.
Okay, that's all. Bye.